The Final Fantasy gift bundle. Thank you to my future brother-in-law for getting me this bundle. Wishing me luck on this opening. Let's put this here to the side. Again, thank you for getting me this, since this was the last box that I was able to find, and they were kind enough to get this for me and send it to me before leaving for a concert. So yeah, wish me luck. This box is quite expensive, and on the secondary market these already go for around 150 plus or minus euros, so about 200 bucks probably in the US. And is it worth it? Let's find out together. Opening this box gets you 9 play boosters, which is the same amount of boosters that you get in a normal bundle, as well as 1 collector booster. You get 2 full art foil legends from any rarity, so these don't have to be rares or mythics, which was a thing that I got tricked by, showing Sephiroth and I think Cloud was it or something on the back, and you thought you would get these one of the most expensive cards in the box, which is not the case. I got, I think, 2 uncommons or so. We have 16 foil full art lands and 16 regular basic lands. We got a special spin down counter, which probably is shiny and glittery and blue, and we get a shiny box in it. And without further ado, let's get crackin'. Wish me luck. So let's open this bad boy up. The seal is broken. Now there's no way back. And that is a pretty box. We got some little poster here. I actually don't know anything about those 2 dragons, but we have a fitting playmat here. And yeah, that is a pretty box. So I'd say worth it, maybe like paying 80 to 90 bucks, but I don't know, about like, let's say 150 to 200 bucks for a handful of play boosters and a collector booster, a single one. This could be a special lottery ticket in here. We'll open that towards the end, or not. So let's see about the full art in here, and this is the special die, by the way, which is the glittery one, comparing it to the normal one here from the standard bundle, if you want to call it that. Not a glittery box, but different art on it. We opened that in another video. If you want to check it out after this one, do that. So comparing those 2 dice, this is more glittery and shiny, has the same Planeswalker symbol on the 1 and a diamond, some kind of crystal on the 20, and we have the cat, which apparently I found out is called a Moogle. So yeah, and we already have our first full art foil rare here, which is worth something. I think they are only to be found in bundles, if I'm not mistaken, and there should be a second one. So this could already be a big hit if we're lucky. So wish me luck, and let's see what we have in here as our second card. A Warring Triad. Okay, so another rare at least. The foil effect is quite nice on these. So only the back is kind of glittery, so the art pops a little bit better. I don't know about their worth. I will show it on screen. I already showed you what I paid for it, and the rest is just foil lands, which you probably already know. But if you don't, here they were. And then this just contains non-foil, the non-foil versions of all of these lands. So let's put them to the side. We're gonna leave these here. So this is our setup for today. And wish me luck. Let me know in the comments if you think we can beat the value of this bundle. And let's get cracking. Oh, they have a little slit here. Oh, that actually works. Well, that's something. Let's see. I think I watched an opening or 2 from these gift bundles, and I think they are in reverse order, which is weird, but let's check on the first one. This should be, yeah, that is the foil, and there should be a rare here, Sorceress's Schemes, and a Wandering Minstrel in full art And that is the rear. Okay, so these should just contain the uncommons and commons. I'm still hoping for a instant ramen, I think was it, for my mono white pauper blink deck. Since we didn't open that in the first bundle. So let's see about this one. So my plan will be to quickly swap the order of these so we have a better opening experience for all of these booster packs and can act surprised when we get a rare or mythic in here. Still hoping for a mythic since the whole value of the Final Fantasy set is in the mythics. I think there's just one rare that is above $5 or so. Okay, Dovin's V2. Aerith Gainsborough as a first rare here in this pack, and then Dovin's V2 in the alternate art. This looks kind of cool. And Dovin's V2 is a solid card to pull. White Aura Sight. It's okay, I guess. Exiles a card and is a mana rock as well. And then a bird token. And man, I called so many stores asking for a gift bundle, and even finding one was hard. People already on the secondary market sold them for enormous prices, and not being able to like have pre-ordered any of these. Man, I came a little too late. I wasn't sure if I wanted cards from this set, but the more I waited, the more clear it was that I kind of like the idea of Final Fantasy in Magic the Gathering by itself, similar to Lord of the Rings, but obviously mixed in with the other universes beyond and Magic the Gathering. I am not a fan of From Father to Son as a rare. Got another one? Nope. A Light of Judgment, and another foil, okay, Baron Airship Kingdom as another one, and some art card. The foils we wanted to put down here. And as I said, I came a little late to the party, and I didn't order them in time when the prices were still comparatively low, and now they just exploded and people are crazy about Final Fantasy, and I have to give it to them. It was a good decision getting it in from a financial standpoint, but the fact that, well, Magic the Gathering is starting to become like a Monopoly kind of game where every IP can be put into MTG, yeah, kind of makes it feel like a sellout kind of. Sin Spira's Punishment. Cool Leviathan creature. Looks cool. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth anything. Oh, we got our first mythic. Okay, so I don't think it's worth much, but you'll see on screen. Emmet Selch Unsundered, and I think it also flips. Oh, we got, okay. Hades flips into Hades. I'll show on screen if it was worth anything. I'll find a pile for the mythics. Got a cool foil uncommon here, which also flips to another side, and a Hero Knight token. So let's see, let's put the foil rares, I guess here, and the mythics there, or something of the like. And let's see about the next pack. We are halfway now through the packs, I'd say, with this one. And yeah, let me know if you got anything spicy from these packs, if you also were able to get a gift bundle. And man, I hope for you that you didn't pay $200 for getting one and then being disappointed by not getting anything exciting or anything of worth. Vincent Valentine, who flips into a Galilean Beast. Whatever, I guess. Another rare. We got Squall Leonhardt as a Denitha Capassion Paragon. I don't like these frames picked out of the games, these stills, these screenshots. They're kind of pixely, don't really look that nice. This one, I don't know if it's a still or if it's like a poster from the game, but this looks cooler in my opinion. But these screenshots from the game kind of suck in my opinion, sorry. Cargo ship. and where foils are here now, and a Mountain and Hero Treasure token. Obviously, for value, we're hoping for a Vivi Orienteer, Sephiroth, Buster Sword, a Traveling Chocobo, or, well, in the Collector Booster for one very special Chocobo, which obviously we're not getting, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself and I'm lucky today. We'll see. We'll see. Simplex, very solid card. These towns are okay. We still haven't hit the instant ramen here, so still hoping, but now we're in the uncommons already. A Raoban Bull of Alamigo. Gee, that's a mouthful. Where do we put him? Gee, just a rare, right? Fatal Push, that's a solid card. Again, artwork, kind of cool actually. Battle at the Big Bridge. Like, these cards are cool. Like, these are these that still look kind of drawn, so even if it's taken from a poster, it looks cool. Taken from the in-game screen, kind of sucky. Black Mage's Rod, I think this is the card with the most interest of players. So quite a playable card, and also in Pauper Commander, quite playable. So that's nice to have. Will probably be put into some of my Pauper decks. And another town and art card. Oh, that's kind of cute. 3 more packs before we open the big one of today. And yeah, the next Edge of Eternities set will be interesting. They are reprinting Shocklands and Eldrazi's apparently. Come on, can I get a instant noodle, instant ramen here? Nope, also not in this pack. Oh man. So yeah, the Edge of Eternities set will be quite interesting. Let's see what we have as a rare. A Clive's Hideaway, so a hideaway town land, which seems quite playable, and a Rook Turret as a foil. Okay. Yeah, so with Shocklands right around the corner and Eldrazi's, I'm wondering how people are going to get more money ready to buy even more product. Like, Final Fantasy already kind of bled us dry. People were paying hundreds of dollars for collector boosters. There it is. This was the card I am happy for today. I have my instant ramen, which is such a silly card, but it's very good in a Blink deck with Abdul at the front. And yeah, if you want to check a powerful, I think my most powerful deck in my collection out, do check this out after this video. And this will go into this deck happily. Glad I have this one finally, so we got this off the books. Maybe a spicy rare mythic. Roy? Human pilot? I don't think so. Fire Crystal, so that is a solid card. All these mana reducing cards often are quite playable, and giving haste and copying creatures, what more do you want? So this looks quite powerful. Final Days and another town. Last normal pack, last play booster before we hit into the big one. To see if paying $200, $130-ish more than a normal standard bundle which just contains the play boosters. So yeah, let's see that. Another Black Mage's Rod. That's nice. Ice Flan, kind of silly. Okay, Elixir and rare. Venat, Heart of Hydaelyn. God, I am butchering so many names probably. And flips over to Hydaelyn, the Mother Crystal. Sure, why not? And a Weapons Vendor, and not another foil in here. So as you can see, right now we haven't hit the value of this booster bundle probably by far. And we have one last collector booster here, which are moving towards like what, $100 per booster currently, like 80 or so. Yep, 80 bucks, 80 bucks on card market. So yeah, wish me luck. One booster pack could pay for everything, or let's hope not, be a bust. And I'm trying to open it so that we don't see the cards, since these will also be flipped in the order, which I find quite interesting, that these are produced in America, if I'm not mistaken, and the order of the cards are in a different one than from Belgium, made from Belgium. So I live in Germany, hot Germany today, with 40 degrees, with the hottest day in July I think ever recorded, and we usually get our booster packs like this, like it always has been. I don't know why rares are at the front now. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Wish me luck on this last pack. Everything will be foil besides some full art cards. And let's see if we hit something spicy. Nice Supplex. Syncopate they reprinted, sure. Gaius von Balesar. Right the Shupoof. Garland, Knight of Cornelia. Fang, Fearless Woolsey, I don't know how to pronounce that, or Issy. Clash of Icons. Some notes here. Waste Full Art. Our first rare, Arden the Usurper. Conformer Shuriken as a full art non-foil. Wandering Minstrel, which we already had as a full art at the beginning here, with the normal art. The Stolla Knights Blessed. That should be a nice hit. I think it's from the commander decks, so maybe not, I don't know. Maybe the normal art is worth something. Lightning Alone Commando, but in a different card that it's representing, issue 2 Heavens as One, which is quite pretty in my eyes. And I think this should be second to last card, I think. We have Summon Brynd here as a full art foil. And I think lastly, which could be everything or nothing, no, a wizard token. So yeah, there you have it. Would I pay 200 bucks for this? Actually, if I'm not a big fan of Final Fantasy though. Like, it's cool and all, but if I want the foil box, that is actually quite cool. It's I think even sturdier than the normal boxes. Maybe it's the foil layer here. I would just buy the box, which really looks cool, and probably you get for a fraction of the price you would pay for the entire box. Obviously you don't have the booster packs. And if you just want singles from Final Fantasy, just buy a bulk from people who just opened everything, took the most expensive ones out, and then you pay like, let's say like 20 bucks for a couple hundred cards. So let's quickly run over all the cards, run through all the cards that we opened. I think we actually did not open a second mythic. Yeah, we did. We opened one Commander front runner card that is already in the Commander decks as a mythic, but no other mythic besides the one in the play boosters. So that is quite something. So what does that tell you? Like, the entire value is in the mythics, and they are so rare, so seldom in here. And yeah, I don't think the price is in any way justified. So yeah, just get the box if you want the box. If you want single boosters, get some single boosters. These two full arts we got also in here, which are pretty, and some of these alternate arts, from which two I actually like. Mostly some foils in here. I think the Black Rod is the most exciting to me, and I finally did get my instant ramen. I think I have some upcoming single play boosters also coming up here as shorts if you are just into watching openings. Again, I'm so thankful to my future brother-in-law who got me this gift bundle, the last one that I could find from all the stores that I called. I hope you have better luck than I did. Wish you a beautiful day. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.